We make the streams louder.
How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm going to be attempting to fit a actuator to the car again, because a few weeks ago I tried doing it and I lost my rag and I ran out of power, just pull it back together and give up. But today I got Ash again from Mastersmods. He's going to give me a hand today because he'll give me the push I need to get it done, as I've been putting it off. And it does need to do this. One thing the car really does need is the actuator, because mine's obviously knackered. So we're gonna first we've got to try and take all this off again, which I've basically made my life a lot harder because the other one was so much easier to take off. Well, this is going to take a bit of time. I need to take the scuttle panel off. I have to wait for the car to cool down because the turbo is probably hotter than the sun at the minute, even though I've been cruising. But as you know, they get mega hot anyway. So I've got to wait for that to cool down. Otherwise, it's going to be many burnt hands. So I'll take all this off, take the filter off, and I'll get back to it. We're all apart. The school's off. Obviously, everything else is out the way. We just got to get the heat shield off. The bolts have been undone and taken out, but obviously it's still really hot, so we can't really touch the heat shield until the car cools down enough. Yeah, it's like hotter than the sun, eh?
It is, man. Many grams.
And obviously the actuator I've gone for is a turbo smart one, so obviously I've gone for brand new for this, just to be sure. But yeah, it's a 7 PSI one. And also, I don't have a Mitivac, and my friend has, basically, this is a coolant pressure tester. So it's basically the same thing, because the actuator on these is positive pressure, like you need to put positive vacuum pressure through them, whereas some are negative vacuum. So yeah, this is basically what I'm going to use. We go over it up. I've already tested it on the actuator itself to make sure it holds pressure, so I can pump it to 8 PSI, which is what it's got to be set at. And then basically hold it at 8 PSI, obviously then lock the gate, and then basically let the pressure off and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll get there eventually. But like I said, we just got to wait for the car to cool down, because it is just so hot at the minute. Right then, this is a bolt I struggled with last time. See that bottom, that orange bolt that's supposed to be on the coolant return? That's what I struggle with. You cannot get a socket in there, and you can't put the ring end of a spanner on it. You just have to use the open end of a spanner, and it is tight. So at the minute I'm a bit unsure what to do, whether to crack off this coolant line so I can get in there better, but it's just going to make an absolute mess. So I'd rather not do that if I can, but this is where I gave up last time. As we can see, Ash has taken off the intercooler pipe.
I love working on Fords.
And you'll come back to the Ford one day, mate.
Oh, no.
And he's managed to crack that annoying bolt. This man is an absolute legend, and he's very patient. He's a lot patient than I am.
That's why I rap.
Yeah. Let's see your best rap then.
Yeah.
So now, hopefully the engine's getting cold enough now so we can start taking bits off the top end. Right then, the bolt is out. Absolute pain in the arse. Thanks to this man. Oh, I don't know how he done it, but he done it. So now, what we've got to do here is, get this top bolt out here. But to get that out as well, because you guys can probably see here, it's right next to the oil feed. So I've got to crack the oil fill, take the oil fill off, oil fill off, and then obviously that'll give us a room then for this bolt to come out. And then what's weird, I think this is called like a clevis pin or something like that. The way it is, it's not like your typical actuator arm. And then we've got to get the vacuum pipe off, which looks a nightmare as well. So yeah, all fun and games. Right then, the actuator arm is out, and now, if you guys can really see on the bracket, on the bottom of the bracket, it's sort of started to come out. But obviously this oil feed line here is in the way, so we've got to crack that up now so we can lift it up to take the bolt out, to get the bracket off. It's stupid design, stupid. And we are off. Right, do a bit of a demonstration how I know my actuator's knackered. You shouldn't be able to do that at all. Whereas you get the turbo smart one, you can't barely even move it. So yeah, that's confirmation of, yep, this actuator is duff. So I'm really hoping I should really notice a difference. But I will say, getting that top bolt off for the actuator bracket, absolute pain in the ass. Especially when the engine's hot and you keep burning yourself. And then you've got to try and get the vacuum line off, which goes right down the back. Oh, it's just, I'm dreading putting it back together, but we shall crack on. We're just going to have a little bit of a break now. Ashley's just chilling and almost had enough.
Look, someone bit me.
So yeah, But I'm relieved that it has done that, because if that actuator was still like really stiff, I'd been a bit worried, like, oh no, there's something else wrong. But it must be that. So let's crack on, put it back together. Right, we've just been messing around with this to see when it opens. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but when it's hitting, it's about 5 psi. It starts opening. See there? Do you see that moving, guys?
I'm at 4 there, man.
Yeah. There we go, 5. And the rod's starting to move. There we go. So yeah, on this, the wastegate opens at 5. Right, the bracket's going on, people. Ash is underneath now.
Hello.
Hello. Doing the bottom. We'll see, in all fairness, getting the bolts back on was a lot easier than getting them off.
Definitely.
Weirdly, and the bracket must be skinnier, or the fact that the actuator is not in the way as well, maybe, I don't know, but it just seemed a lot easier putting it back together or getting the bracket on. I'm not going to curse us yet. It's screaming under to drop a bolt.
Things you have to do to get a bolt in, mate. Right
then, we are on. I've set it to open at 8 psi. When it starts opening, just as it goes past 8 psi, as it hits 8 psi, the gate starts opening. So hopefully we've set it right. We just need to try and get the vac line on, which you can already see being an absolute headache. What we're going to do is I'll put it all back together. I'll leave all this scuttle off. We'll take it out for a run to make sure it's not over boosting mainly, really,
running correctly
and running how we want it to run. But time will tell. Right then, we're slowly getting there, guys. Getting that vacuum line back on there was an absolute pig, but Ash persevered. Yeah, Ash is like, you know, my personal mechanic today in a minute. But yeah, it's just in a case of putting it all back together now and pray that we've set the boost right. It'll either boost okay, or it'll either boost too much and put the car in limp mode, or it'll have no power. And we don't want to take that vacuum line off that actuator again to set it.
I'm going home.
So I'm going home to put the car in the garage. So we're all done, and I have just been out for a drive, and what an absolute difference. Ash, what do you feel to it now? It's that.
Well, you know me, I had mine running 304, and that ain't nothing on mine.
No.
Honestly, genuinely, no BS. That is an absolute savage monster.
Yeah, I can't believe how different, how savage it feels. It's madness.
I don't know he's gonna.
Yeah, it's definitely over 300, 100% now.
Subscribe to see that dyno vid.
Yeah, yeah, hit subscribe. But yeah, obviously I took it out for a drive. It didn't seem to be over boosting. Obviously, I haven't got an accurate boost gauge, because all I've got is a standard one. But it didn't put the car into limp mode, which tells me it's not over boosting, because usually when you over boost, it chucks the car into limp mode and it has a hissy fit. But it feels quick now. Definitely a worthwhile mod. So yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and make sure you subscribe to this lad here, Mastersmods. When's the next video coming?
Very soon.
Very soon. Yeah, so make sure you subscribe to him and check out his content as well. And again, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one.
See you later, mate.